New tonight, family members of a Tulsa County Jail inmate now know why their loved one went to the hospital. But after looking at his medical records, they have even more questions for the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office. Working with our partners at the Frontier on this story, News on 6 reporter Chang is live from the Tulsa County Jail tonight. Annie?
Terry, that's right, and you'll recall we first spoke with that family on Monday. After our story aired, they did get access to those medical records, but now they say they have even more concerns. After weeks of not knowing what led to his father's injury, Nick Busby and his family now have answers. The jail gave them his medical records.
But seeing that now, we're seeing the dates and what happened, and there's gaps.
Those records say early in the morning on June 6th, Busby told authorities he'd been vomiting for hours. That's when the jail moved him into a medical unit where a licensed nurse monitored him. A few hours later, Busby got up to get his vitals checked, got dizzy, and fell, hitting his head on the bunk. The nurse cleaned the cut on his head. The treatment she recommended was, quote, lay on side, on mat, on floor. Be careful getting up and get up slowly. Records show it wasn't until the next evening around 6:30 that Busby was taken to the hospital. The medical expert wrote Busby had, quote, altered mental status, needs head CT. Nick and his Aunt Trini now know Busby suffered a brain hemorrhage. They wonder why it took the jail a day and a half to take him to the hospital after the fall.
They didn't react quick enough. There are gaps in the treatment method. Basically, they didn't treat him. They just left him to lay there.
They also want to know why deputies transported Busby in a patrol car, not an ambulance. But Sheriff Vic Regalado says jail personnel did follow protocol from the moment Busby told them about his symptoms.
There's really not anything else we could have done. From a jail staff standpoint, we're not medical professionals, and so we depend on the medical provider to dictate when somebody should go to the hospital.
The sheriff says medical personnel also decide if the inmate needs an ambulance or if a patrol car will suffice.
And they followed protocol, including the transportation of him, and he's receiving medical care.
The family says it is grateful that a major from the jail did allow them to visit Busby in the hospital today. He will have to go through physical rehabilitation. You can find Monday's story and other stories with the Frontier on our website, newson6.com. Reporting live from the Tulsa County Jail, I'm Chang, News on 6.